Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a definite love reading. We've got the honeymooning card and the long haul card, which makes me feel like we've got somebody who knows they have a lot of work to do, or they may even have an actual long drive or a long trip ahead of them. They are determined to do whatever it takes. So on the honeymoon card, we have love on the brain, hence the title, but also I love that song. Talking often and feeling all the feels. On the long haul card, it also says in it to win it, long-term intentions, and invested. I know it's not going to be easy. It's not like a complete walk in the park, but you're worth it. I will go the extra mile, whatever this is, right? Maybe for some of you, this is someone who feels they have to make a grand gesture, or they may convey the wrong message in terms of what their intentions are. How's it going first time? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchanta. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. I did just have a question, so I thought I'd clarify for you all. Those of you who don't like the ads on YouTube, sorry, I gotta make money somehow. I don't have ads in my personal readings, just so you know. All right. Hello there, Jess. How are you doing? Let's dive in with the Pulp Tarot and see what else we have about this person who's in love. What else? Two of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. The Empress. So I feel like I'm reading for an Empress. Remember, this is not about gender, it's about energy. So what I see in this first part here is somebody who has standards, somebody who has boundaries. If you don't do, right by yourself and right by me, then I don't really want you in my sphere. I've worked really hard to build the life that I have, or connect with people that are especially genuine or authentic. So, come correct or don't at all. There is a sense this Empress is nobody's fool. So we might see something like the Queen of Swords or the High Priestess come out soon. But with the Two of Wands in the reverse, it seems to me like there is a willingness to let go of something. I'm not going to make the plans. I'm not going to be the one chasing you. I've made a decision. So it kind of is coming across as like the ball's in your court. You get to make the decision. You do the work. You make the effort. You show me what you want. But I'm going to be sitting over here in my cute little, I don't know what that is. Is that, I think it's underwear. I'm just going to be sitting over here curling my hair, okay? Or having a spa day, watching a movie, whatever it is. They're chilling, okay? Another two. So if you're keeping track, I have pulled 4 cards. I haven't looked at this one yet. And I have 3 twos. Statistically speaking, that's a little weird, okay? So it's relevant. You may see 222 somewhere. The Two of Pentacles is about somebody who has achieved balance. They know how to keep drama or instability out there. They're not willing to let anybody come in and upset the apple cart, right? It makes me think of that movie Big Fish, and they have that little town. I can't remember what it's called. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Steve Buscemi is, I think, a celebrated author who lives in this town in Big Fish, but it's on its own, off grid. People can't really get to it easily, right? So with the Sun in the reverse, I feel like there's some sort of hideaway. This Empress, whoever you aren't somebody who's living in the middle of the city. or you're not one who seeks to be the center of attention. You like your alone time. You may be very social, but you give this impression where people only have access to you if you want them to. I have the ability to escape and not have to deal with you all if I want to. So it kind of feels to me like whoever I am wanting to take this trip or show that, you know, you really are important to me. I know that this Empress, they don't play games. And if they do want to, they could just like disappear, block, whatever, right? So I have to show that I know what I'm capable of. I have to show that I will use all of my available resources, or I will take control. This is somebody who wants to show the Empress I can turn things around, or I can make things better. They feel like right now things are a little bit off, but they've been given an opportunity to make things right. This is the Magician. Because in the Empress's eyes, this Magician is a King of Pentacles in the reverse. You have an opportunity to make things right. You have an opportunity to change things. You have an opportunity to, I think, be with the Empress. But you have to like put in a little work. Hello, John. How are you doing? Hello, Voyager. What's up, Jess? So it's like, I know you can jump this high, but I'm going to give you just enough time to potentially work on it so you can actually go this high. You know, like the Empress has standards or expectations. The Magician doesn't necessarily meet those quite yet, but they're in it to win it. I'm going to figure it out. I'm invested. I'm not going to give this up. Four of Swords, a focus on healing. This is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. I want things to be balanced. I want things to be peaceful or harmonious. I'm not going to tolerate drama or toxic energy, because if I prioritize what I want in the long term, I don't have to worry about it being over. The only way that I can actually have a chance with this Empress is if I do the healing required to be able to be in a long-term relationship, or show to the Empress, I see you as the Ten of Pentacles. I see you as the big prize. The very much so like Big Fish does, right? With the two main characters that, oh God, I can't remember his name. He's just like absolutely, what's the word, besotted with. Oh, what's her name? She's so cute. Honestly, it doesn't look too different from the chick in the Empress card here. If y'all remember the names of the people in Big Fish, you let me know. But obviously, it's a love story, right? And the main character goes on quite a journey, has to like work for months to be able to find out the name, right? Okay, that's all we're gonna do. Bye, Larry. Larry, respectfully, this is a general reading. So for you to be so focused on the idea that everybody's like talking about you, maybe you need to accept that you're not the only person out there, okay? I'm not reading for you. Specifically reading for the people in the live chat that I adore. Like Peggy. Hello, Peggy. How are we doing? Peggy and Jess, keep out a little bit of a look because Larry's no longer welcome. All right, this is the Beginner's Tarot. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, that's clarifying. Ooh. So I wish I could just show this to you more easily. We've already gotten the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, both in the upright, correct? Now, in the exact same columns where they appeared in the upright, we have each of those cards in the reverse. This feels to me like mirroring. And we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse again. So I know what I need to work on because you have mirrored back to me, or you have been honest with me about what isn't working. So even if this doesn't feel like a perfect connection, and realistically, what is, I am showing the Empress that I appreciate that they have communicated to me what I need to work on. You didn't just pretend like everything was fine. You didn't just pretend like I'm working on stuff, or you're not mad at me, or No, this Empress looked them in their face and said, hey, guess what? I'm kind of crazy about you. I would love to be good to you, but there's something that isn't working about this. And until you can address that or those things, this opportunity between us, it won't work out. I would love to accept an offer. I would love to have a long-term connection with you, but you got to work on that divine feminine side. Whoever this is that is interested, very interested in this Empress, the Empress has looked at them or held up a mirror to them and said, you got some things to work on with regards to emotional intimacy. You work on those, come on back. Let's talk. I would love to have a long-term relationship with you, but you got to fix whatever is blocking your ability to really open up your heart, whatever is making it so that you are scared to love me. Fix it. And then we can talk. Not going to call you out, but you just got a personal reading. Yeah, this is definitely your reading. Nine of Swords. Sometimes when I do, well, actually quite frequently, when I do personal readings, there's like increased likelihood that the general readings I do, or at least one of them right after that personal reading, has something to do with their personal reading. So there's other people that are going through the same thing, right? There's someone who realizes I could literally lose this Empress. I might never be able to talk to them again. I might never see them again. They may stop loving me because I wasn't being honest with myself, because I didn't want to face the truth that I really am crazy about you. And I've been sitting wasting time, you know? I haven't been fighting for what I want. So they're feeling accountable when they have avoided accountability. They're feeling like they have to do something when previously they wanted to avoid change, healing. They're feeling motivated, or even a little bit reckless. Love on the brain. What they're motivated by most right now is, what can I do to make sure I don't lose this? What can I do to get this back? Or what can I do to show this person they're worth it and I'm going to make those changes? Oh, no need to apologize, Peggy. You're good. Yep, first time is correct. And thank you. No worries. I think there's just, sometimes there's people out there that need a little bit of attention, but there are other ways, right? How's it going, Voyager? They're going through an awakening. Their self-awareness has never been this real. I know now that you're my soulmate. I know now that this is a real connection, that you weren't just playing games, or that hurting you would really actually hurt me. This is a connection I didn't expect to find, but I found it. And if I don't want to lose it, I have to change my Knight of Wands in the reverse ways. Because this is a general reading, I'm going to read all of these words because they may all apply, or just one of them may apply, right? Evil-minded, cruel, bigoted, hurried, careless, and discord. If you are unable to give this divine feminine energy to somebody that you love, if you are unable to be compassionate and considerate towards somebody that you are in love with, it is because there are issues with emotional intimacy, that divine feminine side of you, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. That's why we have someone that could be both an Empress and an Emperor, for example, right? or a magician and a queen of swords, because they're represented by different genders, but they can be the same person. This is someone who realizes, I have treated you cruelly. I have tried to create problems. I have tried to create distance. I have wanted to ignore how much I really feel for you. I have not wanted to stick around and really get to know you, because if I do that, I might ruin it. They know themselves. They know they sabotage. They know they run away, or they know they create drama, because that real intimacy is the scariest thing for them. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? Hello, Karen. How's your day? Hello, Grant. I hope you have that soon. Page of Pentacles. This deck has numbers for every single card. That's my issue. I'm sorry, guys. Page of Pentacles is about an opportunity, right? Another chance. King of Swords in reverse. So maybe you were cruel. Maybe you were dishonest. Maybe you pushed me away because you didn't want to be accepting of the fact that what you really want is to spend your life with me. But you told me there was a way to make it work if I could address this, if I could heal, if I could let go of my fear. King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who doesn't always tell themselves the truth or accept the reality. This is the Gold in the Normand. What else do we have? Number 5, the tree. This, in many readings, is about mental health, strong mental health. And this is a beautiful, beautiful pairing, because what it means for me is kind of two-pronged. I have struggled with mental health, and then I met you. This Empress helped this person realize there are things I need to work on. You may have held up a mirror, or you may have shown me unconditional love where I hadn't found it before. But you've also called me out or inspired me to pursue more, right? What else can I address? What can I let go of so that I can truly be a reliable or compassionate King of Pentacles in the upright, not in the reverse? What can I do so that I can have a long-term committed relationship with this Empress? I need to open my heart. So this Empress has shown the Magician love that the Magician had not seen before or had not felt before. That's why there's love on their brain. That's why they're considering doing something they were not willing to do for anybody else, right? They're thinking about this healing. This is the stars. The lily talks about peace. You made me feel like I was at home. You made me feel like it was okay to be me. You made me feel like I didn't have to be anybody other than who I am, and you would love me no matter what. That's unconditional love, right? You showed me peace. You showed me a beautiful way to live. And in order for that to be a long-term experience, I need to have peace within. I need to actually heal those things that have made it difficult for me to relate to somebody in a long-term, honest way. But that's what I want with you. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. I think you're absolutely right, Peggy. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing today? So we've got playfulness. While this is a very serious divine connection, you better believe that there is also a lot of laughter and goofiness. You have a way about you, whoever you are, the one that resonates with the Empress. You are able to delight and captivate and get people mesmerized because you have a playfulness about you. But that is balanced with your ability to also be quite deep. You're wise, but There are flashes of immaturity, and I like that about you. And this person does. Whoever's fallen in love with you, they feel like you have this balance of you motivate me, but you aren't trying to nag me, right? So we have this could be the one. This balance helps me to be my best version of myself, but you also always make me feel like you're going to love me, right? I'm doing well. Thank you, Carrie. Hello, Key Controller. How's it going? I like it, Jess. Unrequited love. I'm scared. What if I take this time to work on myself? What if I heal what has prevented me from loving you the way I should love you? Only to find out that you've moved on because it took me too long to heal, or it took me too long to figure out what I needed to figure out. There's a sense of I gotta run through this because if I dilly-dally, if I take too much time, you're gonna like fall in love with someone else. I'm gonna lose you. They feel like they've already wasted time. Like they should have like started this healing a long time ago. This is the Path of Shadows. Perfectionism. In the pursuit of perfection, night after night, I've gifted myself 1,000 flaws. So for the person who is in love with the Empress, you may feel that you cannot come back around until you are perfect because you think this Empress is perfect. Let's be real. One of the reasons you love the Empress is because the Empress does not expect perfection, because the Empress themselves is beautiful or lovable without being perfect. There are still some things they admit they would say they need to work on, right? This is somebody who's self-aware. So do you need to do right by your healing? Absolutely. But the risk here is you're going to be a little bit in your head. You're going to be a little bit unreasonable with yourself about what needs to actually be accomplished before you come back around with this Empress. Am I telling you to go like 80% through what you need to do before? No, I'm saying do not be overly harsh with yourself about what needs to change before you can resume pursuing the Empress, right? You need to show that you have done the work, but to feel like you can't pursue love until you are 100% done with healing is to discount the reality that you are always healing, right? So we've got the venomous garden. Beauty conceals truth beneath captivating lies. Beware the allure of the dangers that in the shadows hide. And then we have people pleasing. I wonder how much of myself I've lost in others. The pieces that remain, no one can notice. Our magician, who is in love with the Empress, knows that one of the things they need to do to actually be able to be with this Empress is to deal with something or someone in their community or in their group of friends, someone that they like to appease, or they don't feel like they should do anything to upset this person, but this is not someone that they can trust. For some of you, this magician has a best friend that is a very bad influence or toxic influence on them. For others of you, this magician has an ex or someone else that they're somewhat romantically linked with that does not compare to the Empress, and they need to walk away from that person. This is the Morgan Greer. Hello, Sam. How's it going? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Recovery. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Because I have to be real. I cannot let go of you. I cannot get over you. This is someone who feels the only choice they have is to heal. I can't lose you. If I lose you, I will never forgive myself. I will never be able to let go of it. I may have tried to ignore this. I may have tried to forget that this is something I need to do for myself, but because I want to be with you, I have to do this. Hello, Amy. How are you doing? Four of Wands, Ascension, Awakening. And the Nine of Wands. Because I can't imagine losing you, I will do it. I would walk to the ends of the earth for you. This is a lot of fire energy, right? This is somebody who is potentially Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but right now, that is their energy. I know what I want. I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to go after it. I got to do stuff. I got to like fight for this. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. They often feel like I don't have a lot of options. This is it. I'm going to put everything I have into it. So I don't want to lose you. I'm in it to win it. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? Two of Swords. Again. Three of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. If the choice is to fight for the love that I feel for you, or to accept that I will forever be heartbroken and you will be the one who got away, my decision is I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm not going to give up. I can't give up. I would be so mad at myself if I actually just like accepted it this way. Star in the reverse, Two of Pentacles. So I will be honest with myself about what is not working. I will be honest with myself about what I need to work on. Maybe I need to be more communicative. Maybe I need to think a little bit more before I speak. Maybe I need to let go of some influences, right? Friends, exes. Maybe they need to work on their finances. I feel like this is more about social and emotional stuff though. This is somebody who wants to make sure that they will be able to bring you good news the next time they see you. I know that I won't see you for a while, or I know that I won't talk to you for a little while, but what I want to be able to do, I want to be able to make a phone call or show up on your doorstep and say, I got a lot done. I think I'm ready. I came back and I want you. But I am so nervous that if I take too long or if I don't do enough, that I won't get your love, that you will fall in love with somebody else, because I know you're the Queen of Cups. I know you're the Empress. I know other people think you're pretty great too. I'm not the only one who wants to be your King of Pentacles. Do not get too caught up on those genders. I know there are other people who like you. I know there are other people that could fall in love with you. So I can't just like be slow walking this. I have to really focus. This is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. What else do we have? Same. Vulnerability. That is that Empress in the reverse, right? I have been vulnerable with you. The Empress is speaking. I have been, able to communicate that I have emotions, or that you hurt me, or that I want to be good to you. But what I feel like you need to work on is that same emotional intimacy. Can you be vulnerable? Can you let somebody actually know who you are? If I offer you unconditional love, will you actually let me love you? Right? This Empress is like, I'm not going to be over here trying to be super sweet to you when you're plotting when you can disappear because intimacy makes you uncomfortable. You got to learn whether or not that's something that you can do. You got to have a little bit of time to yourself. Okay. A little spiritual awakening. Let's go with the situations deck. What else do we have? History, past happened. They know you might be a little upset with them. They know they messed up. They know when you were kind or sweet or, you were trying to be good to them that they ran away or maybe even lashed out, right? So I need to address what has caused the distance between us. Because I know I made you mad. And then we have today. Some of you are going to hear from this person literally today. Others of you, this is their current mood. So you maybe know contact, what they're going through. They feel like they have very little time to address it. They're ready to explode. They feel like there's so much going on and they don't want to lose you. There's, I think, other anxiety or like stresses they're going through, maybe work, friends, right? And they want to be able to turn to you when they're having a difficult day. When they have a hard day, it's really, really difficult to not reach out to you. When I have a day that makes me want to cry, all I want is to be able to melt into like your hug. That's how they feel. I want to be close to you because you make me feel better. But I know I have to be able to give you that same energy that you offer me. And I know why you cut me off. I know you had to get some distance, or I know I need to be on my own right now to do some healing. There, look at how simple this is. But I'm not going to let you forget me. I'm not going to like slow walk this. I'm going to get through this to-do list as quickly as I can, because then I'm going to be on a plane or in a car on my way to see you and to tell you I'm ready, that I want a relationship. And their anxiety starts to lower. They start to feel better. They're dealing with these things that had made them uncomfortable with emotional intimacy and seeing the value even without being able to be with you. My life is getting better because I'm dealing with these things that I never thought I needed to actually deal with. And I'm doing it because I love you and because I want you to love me. But it's also showing me that I love myself. So they're making decisions that are better. We have crickets in the reverse. Notice at the bottom it says non-action. No longer will I be a procrastinator. No longer am I just going to sit here and hope that things get better. I realize now that I have the ability to control certain things in my life. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually do what I can. This is the Voyage of the Soul. What else do we have? Thank you, Peggy. Serenity, ease, tranquility, peace, drift, and silence. Remember we had the lily from the Lenormand early on? This is how you feel to this person. They feel like a bad day just melts away if they can hear you laugh or if they can hear you tell them that you love them. Limitless, expand, spread, higher, open-minded, and wishes. Because I want to be with you, I'm more open-minded. Because I want to be your person, I'm going to work on the things that I need to. I'm going to have a higher vibration. So again, we have a reference to travel. This person is going to find a way to drive to you, fly to you, hop a bus to see you. This, of course, is more indicative of a plane, but that's not going to be true for all of you. This person's saying, I got to do what I got to do. And then when I'm ready, I'm coming to see you. As soon as I feel like I have done what I need to do in order to love you, I'm going to be right there asking, can I love you? Is it cool now? Yeah? Are you still mine? Polarity, contrast, resistance, pull, yin yang, and magnetic. This connection is magnetic. I cannot resist you. Something always pulls me back to you. Sarah Bareilles, that's what it is. And because of that, you have been more successful than anybody I've ever encountered in motivating me to love myself and motivating me to do what I need to do to get my life in order. So maybe I ran away from these emotions initially, but now I'm running right into it. I want to be in love with you. I'm not going to hide that anymore. So they're choosing that path that leads to you. They're choosing the Empress. All right, this is the Overthinker's Oracle. As there may be somebody here who is a little bit of an overthinker. It's a little bit. What else do we have? So I would think we'll probably see spiritual awakening. Or I'm going to do anything and everything to get you back. Because that's where they're at, right? I'm desperate for another chance. You tell me how to jump or how high to jump, and I got you. They do not want to risk finding out whether or not this really is the last chance they have. But they're also terrified. What if I do all of this work? What if I heal? What if I, let the daydream of being with you till the day I die motivate me through all of this hard work and this healing, only to find out that you've chosen someone else? I'm afraid you will do me the same way I did you. I'm afraid you'll walk away where you won't be able to love me because you can't trust me. But they're hopeful. I think I could reach you. I think I could get back to you before you find someone else or before you really let me go. As I said, this card keeps following me. And I do think Peggy mentioned it earlier in the live chat. Lots of twin flame energy these days. Lots of, this is your chance. Are you going to do it or not? Make it or break it. With the twin flame dynamic, you have the opportunity to do what is right for yourself, whether you are aligned with the Magician energy or the Empress. I can love you and know that that's not the right path for me if you haven't done the right healing. Even if you are my twin flame, I acknowledge that sometimes that's not what's meant for me, because you have to do that healing. You have to have that self-awareness for us to work, right? But this is also about the Magician saying, you loved me in a way that helped me to see that it was worth it to go through that spiritual awakening. I may have initially just thought you were real hot. I may have initially just thought, hey, it'd be real cool to spend a couple nights with you. But that lust or passion turned into love. I didn't think it would turn into love. I didn't think I would fall in love, but I did. I'm so sorry I let you down and I wasn't who you expected me to be. There was something in the way you treated this person that showed respect in a way that a lot of other people didn't. Maybe it was false respect. Maybe there were clout chasers. Maybe there were people that were quick to throw people under the bus. But the way you treated this person, it wasn't even just that you were loving towards them. You showed them respect. They feel like they let you down because you didn't get that same energy back from them. I'm going to confess everything. Hello, Omar. How are you doing today? I have so many regrets. I wish I'd said how I felt. I wish I'd started healing earlier. I wish I'd been honest with myself about what you mean to me. Please don't go. Please wait for me. I know I owe you an apology. They know they cannot take a long time. I need to get through some things. I need to work on whatever is causing toxicity in my life, create some peace for myself, and then I've got to reach out to that Empress. I cannot let this person walk away. So they're the Magician, right? I can't say this is super shocking. They are real concerned you are really going to walk away. They are really going to lose you. So are they doing the healing work and the things that they need to in order to be that King of Pentacles? Absolutely. But are they also tempted to maybe try to do something else? Yeah, I think they are. Okay. They really don't want to lose this Empress. If you are the Magician or you relate to this Magician, I would encourage you to not do that. Everything you said was true. I just never admitted it. They know you are super intuitive. They also, by this point, realize that that intuition that you have is extra perceptive with them. You know how they have, what are they, bifocals? Where within the glasses, there's like extra magnifying, right? If you have a very keen perception on the world around you and yourself, it's like they're in that little zoomed in, right? Like you read them like a book and it drives them crazy. I'm this mysterious person. Nobody knows who I am. I'm hidden behind a curtain like the dude in Wizard of Oz. Everybody respects me. Everyone's scared of me. And then you walk around and you're like, nah, I got you. I could take you out. This seems like an appropriate moment to tell a story. I was really young, so I don't remember this, but I've heard this story a million times. When my family went to Disney World, I think it was Disney World, there was a ride with the movie Jaws as the focus, right? So the idea is you're in a boat with a lot of other people. Tensions are getting high because you know that there is a shark somewhere out there, right? And then all of a sudden the shark comes out of the water. And my brother, who at the time was 3, yeah, I think he was 3 years old, right? Should be terrified. There's a big old shark coming out of the water. No, my brother looks at it and goes, Flipper! Ruins the whole moment, right? Does not take the shark seriously whatsoever. You, my friend, were my little brother in that moment. You look at this person who's all big and bad. Everybody's so scared of me. No, you look at him and you go, Flipper! I'm not scared of you. You weren't scared of them. And that kind of drove them crazy, but it also made them fall a little bit more in love with you. And if they tried to find your energy in others, they were quick to find that nobody compares to you. Maybe I thought it would be easier dealing with people that wouldn't require me to heal, but it was never going to be as satisfying or as real as what you offer. But you require me to be real. So this time, I promise my actions will match my words. I can't just play games because I know I will lose you. I have to be real and I have to do my healing. I stay awake all night thinking about you. And what are they thinking about? They're thinking about that first time. For some of you, that hasn't happened yet. But I think for the majority of you, it's already happened. And they're like, thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty. All right. Let's get a few from the Love Oracle. What else do we have? Hello, Jeanette. How are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea. What else do we have? Finality, farewells, leave behind, and closure. This Empress has made it clear, or the Magician just knows. Because if you are twin flames, this is not just a one-way mirror, right? They know you as well, Empress. They know you could walk away. They know you will be fine without them. They know this is their last chance. You would be able to find closure without them apologizing or making things right, but it might not be so easy for them to feel that it's over, right? So this is why they are in pursuit. This is why the person who never really chases has intentions on chasing you. Commitment. I maybe never thought I was the commitment type. I maybe never thought I would get married. I maybe never thought that I would want what I want with you, but I'm being honest with myself. And at some point, I'm going to have to be honest with you that what I want is forever. What I needed to do before I could make that offer or before I can actually be with you is let go of my abandonment issues and the resentment I have due to how people treated me in my childhood or in a previous relationship, because you do not deserve cruelty or a lack of respect from me because I have not healed these issues from my past. Because they did, right? They didn't treat this Empress the way they should have. This time my actions will match my words. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm not going to let you down anymore. I'm not going to hurt you anymore. I have to heal this first. They are extremely loyal to this Empress. It may be surprising to this Empress to find out just how loyal this magician is, because they might have a reputation for not being loyal. The thing is, this magician has seen a level of authenticity or that unconditional love from this Empress that they've never seen from anyone else. So it's brought out this ability to be loyal that maybe the magician themselves didn't really expect they were capable of. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Let me tell you how much sense this makes considering we had the twin flame card, right? Generally speaking, with the twin flame journey, what you have are two souls that have multiple lifetimes to try to get it to work, to try to figure it out, because you both are challenged in these lifetimes to work on yourself, to heal, and to actually be the Emperor and the Empress, right? To be open and honest with each other. But it requires that you be your genuine, vulnerable selves. And it can take more than one life, more than two lives, whatever, to get to that point. So this magician will either figure it out in this life or they won't. But there have been mistakes made and they know it. Hello, Chosen Priestess. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sending you healing. What else? Resistance. Secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. I've resisted you. I have tried to pretend I don't like you. I have at some point been a secret admirer until I finally admitted it. But you, whoever resonate with this Empress, I feel like you knew a long time ago. You knew before they were willing to admit to themselves how important you were or how much they wanted you. And I think it made them a little uncomfortable how easy it is for you to read them. But they want this security. They want this home life or this companionship with you, because they know that you focus on what works best for you, but you would also be good for them, that you would like take care of them in a non-codependent way, right? In a loving way. So it's hard for them to let go of that or to reject that, because it is, after all, what they really want. So use your discernment. You're good. And I'm proud of you, magician. All right. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.